Hi everybody, well here goes. I'm Jo Barker. I'm one half of Tap Happy along with my beautiful friend and business partner Teresa Vagona. I'm here today mainly to try to help to ease a bit of stress in people's lives at the moment with the coronavirus going on. So we're going to start by me giving you just a little brief outline of what tapping is all about for those of you who are new to it. And I'll teach you the tapping points very quickly, and then we'll go through a tapping sequence where you can join in with me and hopefully find a new way of easing some of the stress that's going on. Okay, you will have to excuse me too. I've not done this before, so I'm going to be looking at notes and what have you, but I'll do my best and we will get through it. EFT, or emotional freedom techniques, better known as tapping, or more simply known as tapping, is here we go, I'm getting muddled up now, can be used for a multitude of issues. It's largely a stress reduction technique, and let's face it, who doesn't need help with that at the moment? It can be likened between a cross of ancient Chinese acupuncture and modern psychology. So we've got these particular points in our body, and tapping on these points has been scientifically proven to lower the stress chemicals of adrenaline and cortisol dramatically. So for all the science people out there, I've got a couple of people that I'd suggest that you looked up rather than me trying to go in too much to the science today. There's first of all is Dr. Peter Stapleton, that's PETA. Now Peter is an associate professor and researcher at Bond University in Queensland. So she's done a huge amount of work, and she has written this book on tapping. If anybody's really interested, you can go and get one of these for yourselves. The other person who would be worth your while looking up is Dr. Dawson Church from the US. So both of those people are world leaders in their field, and you'll find lots from them on YouTube, as well as some general information. Okay, well, as for Tap Happy, our main objective is to get this technique into schools, into primary schools. So from personal experience with Teresa and I both being teachers, we know how much this technique or stress reduction techniques are needed in schools for the kids and their families, and of course all of the staff. We've made a start. This year we have our pilot school. Unfortunately that's on hold at the minute, but not to worry. We'll be here and doing our best with other things. We love working with adults too, and today's sequence that we've put together is specifically designed for to help to lower the stress in adults. So Teresa will be on Facebook tomorrow, and she's going to do a tapping sequence that we've put together for the kids. And a lot, like I said, all around this current situation with the coronavirus, and we're all feeling the impact of that at the minute. Okay, so the tapping points. Let's see how we go here. All right. So there's numerous points at our bodies. Now I know with the coronavirus around, the information out there is telling us to wash our hands a lot, and especially if we're going to put our hands near our face. We're not actually supposed to be putting our hands near our face according to a lot, but just please make sure before you start this that you've got super clean hands. Otherwise pause the video and go and wash your hands. Another option would be to just totally skip the tapping points on the face and just stick with the others because I'll be doing one on the head and then we go to the face. So just stick with the one on the head until I move past the face and move on to the ones on our collarbone. All right, here we are. So the thing that we start with when we start tapping, we need to state what our problem's about. So we call that the setup statement. And for our setup statement, we're actually tapping on the side of our hand. Now, a lot of people call that the karate chop point for obvious reasons. So just on the side of the hand there, you can use 2 or 3 fingers and just tap lightly. There's no need to put a lot of pressure on there. So tapping away on there, and we always have 3 statements when we get started on that. So we don't revisit that again. We only revisit that once during the whole time. Okay. So now for the rest of the tapping points, we move from the side of the hand up to the very top of the head. And we tap on there. We generally would do about 7 taps. Sometimes it might be a little bit more, but 7 seems to work quite well. From there, and my hands are clean, we move to the eyebrow point. Now that's right on the very start of your eyebrow, not in the middle of your nose or anything, not halfway down your eyebrow, but right on the very start. So tapping on there with those couple of fingers. From there, we move to the side of the eye, just past the eye socket there, and then down under the eye. This gets a bit challenging with the glasses on, but if I don't have these on, I won't be able to see my notes at all. Okay, under the nose. Don't worry if about accuracy. I'm sure you'll be hitting them right. Then we go down to that little crease on your chin there. So we tap away on that. From there, and so those people that aren't doing their face, from up the top, you'll go down to the collarbone point. Now there's your collarbone. You've got those sort of knobbly bits there. Pop down about 2 centimetres or an inch, and across a little bit, and you'll feel where it's a little bit soft. Some people find it quite tender there, so that's a good way of indicating you're in the right spot. After that, we go to under the arm. Now, for women, that's right on your bra strap. So for men, just sort of think about the nipple line and go down there. That's the main tapping points. Then we move to our finger points. Now, not everybody does this, but we believe the finger points is a valuable tool. We were taught to do the finger points, and a lot of people are starting to use them, but that's sort of gone out of style for a bit. They're coming back again. Finger points are great if you're in a situation where you can't really do tapping in front of somebody. Say you're at an interview or something like that, and you're just sitting down quietly in your seat. Well, you can tap on those finger points to help you to remain a little bit calm and more clear thinking at that time. So how do we do that? Some people just tap on the side of each of their thumb and all of their fingers that way. Teresa and I tend to just do a little tap on both sides of our nail, so just where the skin meets there. Okay, so we tap on the thumb, we move to the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and then your little finger, and then we're done. That's a round of tapping. We'll do more than one round today, though. We'll keep going. Okie doke. That's it. So I'll be doing all of these. I'll be doing the points as I talk through this with you. So just follow me. I don't expect you to remember it all just from one go there. But if you're watching the video and doing the tapping at the same time, you'll be fine. You'll be tapping enough of the points. Okay, time to sit quietly. Close your eyes for a minute. And take a few slow, deep breaths. Focus on any of the anxiety that you feel around the coronavirus. And ask yourself, where do I feel this in my body? Okay, further tune into this feeling and try and give it a rating from between 0 and 10, with 10 being the most intense. Okay. Now you're ready to start. So if you open up your eyes again so you can watch me as we go, we're going to start on the side of the hand. We won't revisit the side of the hand after this. The setup statement is the only time that we do that. Okay. So I'll try and remember to go nice and slowly. I'll give time for you to repeat these little phrases after me, and we'll be right. Okay. Even though I'm feeling anxious about the coronavirus, in these times of uncertainty, I love and accept myself and how I feel. Even though I'm feeling stressed and overwhelmed about what I hear and read in the news, I love and accept myself and how I feel. Even though I feel fearful for my loved ones, the world and myself, When I don't know what the future holds, I love and accept myself and how I feel. Right, it's up to the top of the head now. I'm so anxious about the coronavirus. I'm feeling stressed about what I see and hear. The news from other countries frightens me. I'm so overwhelmed. Feeling really anxious about all of this. My safety is threatened. My family and loved ones' safety is threatened. The world is an uncertain place at the moment. All this anxiety, all this fear, I feel it in my body. I don't feel safe. Life is uncertain. There is so much fear and panic in our world. I don't want to panic, but I see and feel it all around me. All this fear. All this uncertainty. All the confusion and conflicting reports. Will life ever get back to normal? What if I get sick? What if my loved ones get sick? All this anxiety that I can feel in my body. All this anxiety, all this fear. I feel it in my body. I don't feel safe. Life is uncertain. I'm so anxious about the coronavirus. I'm feeling stressed about what I see and hear. The news from other countries frightens me. I'm so overwhelmed. Feeling really anxious about all of this. My safety is threatened. My family and loved ones' safety is threatened. The world is an uncertain place at the moment. All this anxiety, all this fear, I feel it in my body. I don't feel safe. Life is uncertain. There is so much fear and panic in our world. I don't want to panic, but I see and feel it all around me. All this fear, all this uncertainty, all this confusion with conflicting reports. Will life ever get back to normal? What if I get sick? What if my loved ones get sick? All this anxiety that I can feel in my body. All this anxiety, all this fear. I feel it in my body. I don't feel safe. Life is uncertain. But maybe now I can start to take a breath. Maybe now I can let my body relax. Right here, right now, I can choose to relax. Right here, right now, I can take a breath. Right here, right now, I am safe. Choosing to relax. Choosing to feel peace. Choosing to be calm. I choose to relax. I choose to feel peace. I choose to be calm. I choose to breathe. I choose to feel safe. Even though some things are beyond my control, I can choose to feel empowered. I am resilient. I can choose to let go of my worries and take action. I can choose to be grateful for my health. I can choose to be grateful for my loved ones. I can choose to be grateful for the time this situation has given me. I can choose, I must have missed a point. I have to keep going. I can choose to relax and support my immune system. Feeling love, feeling peace, feeling calm, feeling gratitude, feeling safe. Okay, so close your eyes now and take a deep breath in and out. And a second one. And I want you to see if you can tune back into that way that you felt at the start and reassess that number. Hopefully it's gone down, even if just a little bit. You've done yourself a favour, you've done your body a favour. sometimes when we tune into these things, it can actually make it worse for a little while. If you're just doing one round, sometimes people's numbers go up because they're just really tuning into that feeling. But continuing to do it will definitely help you in lots and lots of ways. So, our recommendation is that you practice this a few times a day. You can revisit this video. Sorry about the little hiccups here and there, but I'll definitely get better at this stuff. And remember that Teresa is going to pop on tomorrow and do a tapping sequence for the kids. You might like to just do that yourself first and then practice that, and then you might feel, more of a support there to help your kids through that one too. Okay, and the kids' one's a lot more simple. They're tapping on the same points, but we've kept the statements all very simple. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for persevering with me, and peace and love and light to everybody. Take care, please. Bye.